What was going through your mind in those final few laps? Because I know you had a handful of a race car and a corporate teammate, Christopher Bell, chasing you.
Yeah, that was a damn handful. I was hanging on for dear life once the shade went down and the pace picked up. My car got really loose, and I'd never really been in a lot of clean air throughout the day, so that was the hardest I've ever fought in my life, to just make sure I focused on exits and kept them in dirty air. I'm pretty out of breath. That was a workout, but this is a dream come true. I mean, winning at the Brickyard, I mean, that is unbelievable. Thank you so much, fans, for coming out here. That was awesome. Oh, my gosh. Caught a break early with the pit cycle and just executed all day. Made no mistakes. My pit crew, my team, 2311, did a fantastic job with my Field & Stream Camry. So first race with Field & Stream, too. That's awesome. First race, first win. So hope we can keep it going.
What did you tell me before the race? You said, I've had to learn how to be more aggressive on restarts. Walk me through that restart with your boss, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, just had to be aggressive. I mean, it's for the win. You know, I would have to see it back to see if I really did anything wrong, but I think we both know we're racing for the win, you know, but he has every right to be a little frustrated with me, but I feel like he probably would have done the same thing. So, yeah, I just had to be on top of it. Got a good push from the 22 to be in position, so thanks to him. And, man, it's crazy, too, for, I don't know, what, I've run 7 races
15.
Here. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I think you've dispelled the rumor that you need a lot of experience here. I mean, people in the stands may not know. You had never seen this place before Friday.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. You know, I just studied my butt off and try to make sure I'm prepared going into races, and these guys give me unbelievably fast Camrys. So it's just huge thanks to 2311 Toyota. I mean, they are on fire this year, so I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Corey Heim, an unbelievable run for him and everyone at 2311. That is 2 wins in 2026. Dominant stage 1 for Carson Hocevar, but it winds up being 9th. I mean, it was a chaotic day on pit road, all the strategy going on. Were you trying to keep up with all that, Carson, or just listening to what Luke was telling you and driving the car?
No, not really. I can barely count, so let alone understand where the hell anybody's at on pit road and fuel mileage and everything. So, no, I was happy with our car. A little bit of double-edged sword with the 5 wrecking, that hurt us. I think we would have been on the right end of it and better than the guys ahead of us on fuel at the end of the race. But that was what we needed for points. We just didn't need that caution for the race itself. So, yeah, highest Chevy today, highest Chevy as well in points now, which is great for us. And, you know, Ziegler Auto Group, everybody, the Hendrick engine program, you know, everybody does a really good job. It's just, you know, these cars are that finished up front of us and that are fast are very difficult. So, really difficult to beat right now. So we, you know, just keep working, keep inching at it. We got the pole and ran up front. We just need to figure out how to do that at the end of the race, too.
With the speed that you had, can you look at the big picture and say this was a positive day, even though it wasn't the result I wanted?
I think there was 8 total completed passes last year, and I got 3 of them at the end of the race, so I was happy about that. I passed 54, the 17, and the 45, like straight up, just passed them. So I was just pumped I was doing something and not just sitting around riding and just being like, I'm going to finish here today. So glad I could manipulate something and make something happen and get ourselves forward, because I could go you know, to bed tonight and, you know, go hang out with a lot of my friends tonight now that it's the off week and mess about and feel good that I at least did my job. I didn't speed on pit road. I didn't mess it up, didn't make any mistakes. I actually passed some cars, so that's pretty good for me. Hopefully we can sell some more T-shirts and we can go racing a little bit more and make our cars a little more faster.
Yes, I'm here with John Probst, president of NASCAR Event Management, to hand Todd Gilliland the trophy for the in-season challenge. John?
Todd, congratulations. You and your team deserve it, man.
Thank you.
For $1 million, held off Ryan Blaney by 2 positions. After that wreck, Todd, what was it like to hold off Ryan down the stretch?
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking. Even though we were 24th, 26th or whatever, yeah, it felt good to feel those nerves of like someone chasing you down and for something meaningful. So, yeah, it seemed like we just barely skated by every single round. It was just, yeah, we did what we had to do. So we weren't great today, but we made the most of it and came out of here with the in-season challenge champion. So we'll take it. It's a huge thank you to Grillo's, Loves, Ford Racing, everyone at Front Row Motorsports so much. We still got a long ways to go, but you know, this is something to celebrate for sure.
You told me this morning there's something sweet about an underdog story in sports, and fans were pulling for you on social media the last 5 weeks to pull it off. Todd, what does it mean to a team like yours at Front Row Motorsports?
I think for me, the coolest thing has been seeing all my guys, the intensity ramping up over, the first week. It's tough. You look up at the top of this mountain, right, of beating 5 rounds of these great drivers, and it seems almost impossible. Then you start clicking off 1, 2, and then, they start just really digging in, and, they push themselves to a new level. So I think that's really cool for all of them. To see that, it was cool for me to see. Yeah, it's just hopefully we can keep this intensity up. I think we always found just a little bit more in all ourselves. So really pumped. To take Front Row Motorsports through 5 rounds of great drivers is really, really cool.
Yeah, 2 of those, Carson Hocevar and Chase Elliott. A lot to be proud of, Todd. $1 million. Steve Letarte said, I'm going to try to convince Todd to join a few country clubs so we can go golfing. Will you take him up on it?
Absolutely, yeah. Steve's my dog, and that's really, really cool. So just what a special place. Looking around at the Brickyard, competing in the Brickyard 400 is cool enough. So we'll have to figure out what to do with $1 million. How
about a steak dinner for these guys? They worked hard out here all day.
Absolutely, they deserve it. They deserve all of it for sure.
Let's check in with the boss man, Denny Hamlin. And Corey just told me, he said that final restart, Denny's probably mad, but he would have done the same thing. Kind of walk me through that restart from your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's trying to fight to win the race. And when you're clear by an inch, you're going to take that inch. And so, it's really more on us and the 20 and the 19 of just not orchestrating good pushes there. And we came detached at the wrong time. I thought the 20 obviously was on board with getting us the push. It just was way too early before the restart zone. I can't go until we get to the restart zone. And he said that Briscoe was on him way early or laying back, one of the two. And just that's how you lose them. You just don't. These restarts when everyone kind of knows when you're going to go. It's about the pushes. That's essentially where I got the lead. From the 67, the restart before. So it just came back the other way around, and then I tried it. Maybe it was in there just a hair into turn 2, and you shut the door. But I mean, everyone's fighting for a big Brickyard victory.
You and I talked earlier today about how bad you wanted this one. You were in the perfect position. And Corey Heim's on the other side of the coin, going to win a lot of races for you, Denny. So how do you balance those sort of 2 conflicting thoughts?
Well, it's earned on their side, and it's on us as a team on the other side. So there's nothing. I don't know. I'm sure maybe I could have done something different on the restart with the timing of it, but man, just getting a shove so early just didn't allow me to get my car straight before taking off, and Logano really timed the bump to the 67. So I don't know what we do different. We're just, part of circumstances of where, the inside line didn't get organized. But, really proud of 2311 overall. And, that part-time effort that Booty and Corey's putting together is, most times they're on the racetrack, they're our fastest car. So they're just doing a heck of a job, and definitely a well-deserved victory.
Lap after lap, we saw you just trying to hunt down that 67, and he was making some mistakes. How many times did you think that you were going to be able to get to him and pass him?
Well, I mean, honestly, I didn't think I was going to be able to get there at all. My guys were telling me he was going loose, and I knew that really that was going to be my only opportunity, was a mistake from him. And I knew that whatever it was, 35 laps was a very long run. And I just needed 1 bobble. If he would have had 1 bobble, I was going to be able to get there. But he did a great job. He showed excellent mental toughness and put together 35 really good laps. And I didn't have an opportunity.
I know these crown jewels, you kind of throw the points and all that stuff. You're not thinking about it when you're in the race. But when you look at big picture, Christopher, everything that you guys have been through the last couple weeks with your rest, how does this second place finish kind of sit with you?
This is a good second place. We've had a lot of bad second place finishes, but this one's a good one. We were buried after qualifying, and Adam did a great job with strategy to get us up there. And whenever we had the restart on the second row, I was really happy with our position. And just proud of Adam, proud of this team. We pulled together a really good day, and we've run second a lot. There's been bad seconds, but this one's a pretty good second.
6 of them, but who's counting?
Here with Ryan Blaney. Ryan, I just saw you and John Hunter Nemechek have some words. What was said about the contact that kind of derailed your day?
He apologized and said he didn't mean to do it. Still happened, though. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're all just trying to funnel into the corner, and I was just trying to fill the lane and thought I had plenty of room, and obviously I didn't. So, yeah, it's a shame to end it that way. We were just kind of scrapping along, and, yeah, it stinks. I wanted to put together a good run today, just try to have a shot to, run well here. Place we try to run really well at, and unfortunately it didn't go the way we wanted, so not a fun day.
Well, you got Iowa coming up, a place where you have some success. How good are you feeling about going into Iowa?
Yeah, I look forward to it. We've been decent. The last couple times we've been there, we won there a couple years ago and ran really good last year. So looking forward to getting there. Looking forward to seeing what we have and finishing out, I guess you call it the regular season, right before we start the chase. So looking forward to getting back to some tracks that we've run really well at. And, yeah, we'll see if we can win us another one there. Be nice.
Disappointing day for the 12 bunch, but Ryan Blaney looking to turn the page.
When you look at how far you guys have come in like the last 5 or 6 weeks, you were fast today. Does that sort of make the sting a little bit less?
Yes and no. I feel like we've been so close to winning here for years now, and it's great, right? You want to be up front at a race like this, a crown jewel event, but you just got there too late. We have good momentum here coming into the weekend, obviously, and we can continue that into the off weekend in Iowa, but yeah, just when you're that close, it's just, but I'm proud of the team, proud of Paul and Joe. They gave me a really good race car to where that last run we were the winning car. We just got to get there, and just too hard to do it. Just get stuck in the dirty air. So starting 19th was probably our biggest issue, right? He started too far back and just scratch and clawed all day to finally get have a chance at the end. But you got to be on the front row in the final restart here at Indy, and wasn't able to be there. So I tried it. I tried it with a couple of restarts to go. I was third, and I thought, well, it's the Brickyard. I'm going to send it in there. I knew the run was way too late and it was a low percentage play, but I felt like I had to take it as my only shot. So I took it. I don't know. I lost a spot there, and if I didn't do that, then I would have restarted third the next restart. I would have been to 20, right? And then I would have been second and had a chance to pass the 67, but I couldn't do it. So still feel like you got to take the move when it's there.
Great third place finish. Enjoy the off weekend.
Thank you.
Well, a timely caution, a little bit of strategy, and a decently quick race car. Chase Briscoe, put yourself in a position to maybe get your first Brickyard 400. Were you close enough to the lead there to kind of taste it a little bit?
I'd be lying if I said that final restart there, when I rolled around the top of Joey, I could taste it just for the slightest second. And then he just kind of drug me back, and then that was my one chance. If I could have cleared off a 2 there and had a run with the 2 leaders running side by side, maybe I can make a move. But yeah, a lot of things kind of went our way, truthfully, there at the end with the strategy and some of the cautions. So yeah, just didn't have quite the balance we needed, and just kind of it all started from lap 1. I lost a couple spots there on the initial start, and with how track position dominant was, I mean, it all adds up at the end. So yeah, just unfortunate, to be that close, still kind of far away, but yeah, I could taste it there for a little bit. Just needed a little bit more. So overall, great points day. With the 9 and the 5 having the issue they did, that puts us right there in the mix for that top 5 or 6 in points. So yeah, keep on going and going to the off week and enjoy it, and just appreciate all the Hoosier hospitality this week. Appreciate Mobile One Toyota for running this paint scheme. It was cool to have the Mobile One colors here at IMS. So yeah, go on to the next one.
Tyler Reddick coming home 10th with the 45 Toyota. Tyler, seemed like there was speed in that car at moments in the race. Kind of what did you need to get more to the front?
Yeah, we just throughout the day when cautions fell and everything, we just lost track position. Unfortunately, it just seemed like direction. Then with the tire, it was just harder, a little bit harder to pass than it has been in previous Brickyard 400. So yeah, just that's kind of the name of the game for us. Unfortunately, we were our weakest turn 1 on the restart, and that was about the only time you could really set yourself up to make passes. And from there, I mean, we were better than what was ahead of us, but yeah, it was hard for us to make any progress. So yeah, just unfortunate. We start third, and looks like we're poised to get the lead there, and just I don't know, we just slid the wrong way slowly all day long.
Thanks, Tyler.
Brad Keselowski coming home with a 6th place finish here at the Brickyard. Brad, how do you sum up your day?
Well, 2 6th place finishes in a row for us with North Wilkesboro and here in Indy, and we had such a bad slide, Danielle, through the month of June. We just need some strong, consistent runs, and we're going to need about 4 more of these to make it into the chase. So, solid day for us. We need to be faster to turn these into wins, but we're executing with what we have.
What did you make of the Brickyard today with the ability to pass and just staying up on strategy and fuel?
Yeah, I think it was pretty typical Brickyard. Just, a few less tire blowouts than I thought we expected, and the yellows came out in the cycles a couple times and shuffled it, which changed everybody from running out of fuel, or saved a few people that I think would have ran out of fuel, and kind of changed the dynamics of the race for sure.
Thanks, Brad.
No problem.
Brad Keselowski, back-to-back sixth-place finishes. The 6 team has momentum.
Catching up with Josh Berry. Josh, a really strong top 10 run, some speed in this 21 car.
Yeah, for sure. Just overall, just a really solid day. I thought, we struggled a little bit Friday. I thought Miles and the team did a great job with adjustments for Saturday. Just early draw and just didn't get a great qualifying lap in, but felt good about our car. And yeah, from there on, we just steadily worked our way forward. And Miles called a great race, a lot of strategy and everything and all that, and had some good restarts at the end. And didn't have everything that could go wrong like it's been lately, and just just feels good to finally have a smooth day with no issues and end up where we deserve.
Josh Berry, happy with a full day here at Indy.